Mia is new to my household. She's 9 years old. Due to health issues with her owner, she had to be rehomed. She's been obedience trained and rally trained, but she has never been on agility equipment. So I'm going to show you my first 30 lessons of training an untrained dog, and you'll see how proficient they can get in 30 lessons. So this is Mia's first lesson. The first thing I'm going to do is a jump. Now, she already knows jumps from rally and from obedience, but since she's a little bit out of shape and she's also recently had cruciate surgery, we're going to keep those jumps low, no more than 12 inches. And let's just see if she already knows how to go over. Mia, jump. Good girlie. She is toy motivated. Atta girl. Okay, enough. Ready? Mia, jump. Jump. Good girlie. Yeah, atta girl. Now, since she is obedience and rally trained, she's always used to working off the left side. So that's one thing I definitely need to start at the very beginning. I'm going to work all the obstacles off of both sides so she doesn't have a dominant side and doesn't have a weak side. Ready? Enough. Enough. Jump. Atta girl. You see she has a lot of drive. She is from working lines, but she's never been introduced to agility before. Good girl. Ready? Enough. Mia, enough. Enough. Out. Out. Good. Ready? Go. Jump. Atta girl. So I don't care if she drops the bar. She's got so much enthusiasm and it looks like she really likes that toy. I don't know all the words that she knows. So that's why she wasn't giving me her toy when I said enough. But she definitely gave me her toy when I said out. Let's do a couple more, okay? Yeah, girl. When I first introduce jump, I tell them to jump before I ever start moving towards it. You need to not only tell the dog what they're doing, you need to tell them when to do it. And once they're on the agility course, they need to know to go look for the obstacle. So that's why before I take any steps towards the jump, I'm going to tell her to go over it. Come here. Ready? Jump. Jump. Atta girl. Let's go back the other way. Ready? Jump. Jump. Nice job. Good girlie. I introduced the weaves in the very first lesson because it takes the longest to learn, the longest to comprehend, the longest to figure it out. So I'm going to start it from the very beginning. You see I have a channel where she can just go down the middle. The first pole's on the left, then the right, then the left, and the right. And I'm just going to guide her through on the leash, and then she'll get her toy at the end. So first time she's on my left side, let's go weave. Good girl. You can see she's never done this before. Good girlie. Good. Nice job. Good girl. Good. Yes. Yes. Now, since she has been trained in other disciplines, she let me guide her through there. You saw she didn't know what she was doing, and she really jumped back and forth trying to get out of it. A lot of your dogs that haven't been trained in other disciplines, they don't have a lot of confidence. They haven't yet learned to accept you as the team leader, and they really resist the weaves. But she is willing to let me guide her through them, but you can see she totally doesn't understand them. So we're going to do this 3 times each way. So the first time was on my left, now it'll be on my right. Out. Good. So now I'll put the leash in my right hand. And this is going to totally mess her up because, like I said, she was an obedience dog. And she doesn't work on the right at all. Let's weave. Good girl. Good girl. Nice job. Come on, sweetie. Good girl. Good. Good. Yes. Good job. So I don't use that toy as a lure. If you're not using toys, don't use the treat as a lure. What you're doing is taking their focus off the weaves. I want all of her focus on the weaves, and then she gets her paycheck when the job is done. Out. Ready? Back to the left side. Weave. Good girl. Good. We're going at her pace. Good girl. Nice. Nice. Yay! So you saw there wasn't as much bouncing back from side to side on that one. So she learned, okay, I don't know what it is, but it's not bad. So I'll just let her guide me through the middle. Good girl. Out. Ready? Ready? Weave. Now this one's going to be worse because it's on my right side. Good girl. Good. Good girl. That's silly that I have you on this side, huh? Good girl. Yeah! Oops, you missed. Nope, you got to complete and perfect. There you go. Nice. Now, if we were farther into her training, I would have told her good girl when I repositioned her back in that last weave, but I wouldn't have given her the toy. Since everything is new to her, I want to keep that confidence going. I want to keep her enjoyment up. And so I'm going to give her the toy since the problem is she just doesn't understand. Out. Good. Ready? Ready? Now she's back on the left side. Weave. Good girl. Good girl. See, she's much more willing to go through. Yes. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Nice. And then one more time. And even though it's not going to be perfect going back, that's definitely enough for her first lesson. Enough. Stop. Wrong word. Out. Good girl. Good. I work so many dogs and I use so many different words. It's always hard to figure out, okay, which dog, which word. Come here. Ready? No. You have to work. Weave. Good girl. Weave. Good. Good girl. Good. Yes. Okay, that was definitely the best off of my right side. She didn't zigzag as far laterally as she had with the others. And she wanted to pop out that last one, but I was prepared for her. So that's enough for our weaves for the first lesson. The A-frame is another obstacle I introduced on the very first lesson. Now, since she is older and a bit out of shape, then I lowered the A-frame to the level it would be for small dogs in competition. It's at 5 feet, so it's not as steep. And all I'm going to do is lure her over with either a toy or a treat. And I don't care if she touches the yellow. My goal is confidence. My goal is enjoyment and enthusiasm. I want speed, and I can deal with contact zones later. Ready? Come here. Out. Ready? Come here. So I am going to hold her collar the first couple times. Come here. Hang on. We need good girl. Oopsie. So that wasn't good. And what happened was she wanted her toys. So I'm going to move this tunnel so I can be a little bit closer to her. Out. Here we go. Up. Yes, that was good. So she went straight off. She still hopped over the yellow a bit. That's okay. Once she knows what I want, she'll stay on better. Out. Now I have to work her on the right side. Out. Up. Yes, good girl. So I'm guiding her over. She's too enthusiastic about the toy. She's going to get herself hurt. Out. Out. Up. Good girl. And again, we do 3 in each direction. Good girl. Nice. Ready? Out. Up. Good girl. Out. Out. Up. Whoopsie. Yeah. Honey, you're not supposed to be jumping. Ready? Out. Out. Up. There you go. Good job. Another obstacle I introduced her to is the pause table. So since she is high drive, there's a chance that if I don't give her a table position, she'll jump up and continue on going and just vault off. So when she gets up there, I want her to know that table means she has to lay down. So we're taking this away. Out. And I'm going to use treats instead. I use the toys when I want a lot of motivation, a lot of drive, a lot of speed, but I want her to settle on the table. So we're going to use treats. So ready? Come here. Table. Down. Down. Good girl. So before her hind end was up there, I told her to down. And since she's an obedience dog, I can immediately go into a 5-second stay. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and go. Okay. Ready? Table. Down. Good. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and go. Okay. Table. Down. So you saw this time she anticipated me telling her to lay down. So she shortened her stride and slowed down, where the first time she was about ready to go off the back end. This time she knew her job is to lay down. Good girl. Okay. Ready? Oops, right there. Table. Down. Nice. And you see that dogs have a tendency to face you when they lay down. So as my dog is getting on the table, I'm going to be moving in the direction where I want her to go afterwards. Right now, she's getting on and off the same side. But if the course took me to the other side, I'll show you what I would do. Okay, ready? Table, down. Good. Good girl. Okay. Table, down. And you see I'm saying down before she ever gets on the table. Okay. Good. Table, down. Nice. Okay. Table, down. Nice. Good girl. What a good dog. I usually have someone to help me through the tunnel. It looked like she just wanted to go through. So she might have already been introduced to the tunnel. Let's see. Can you go tunnel? Tunnel. What a good girlie. So obviously she knows the tunnel. She must have gone to parks or classes where they had a little obstacle course for confidence. So we're just going to go through the tunnel a few times. Come on, girlie. Ready? Tunnel. Yes, good job. Okay, so since she's willing to go through fast, we're going to go back to the toy. Tunnel. Yeah, girl. Look at you. Nice. Out. Tunnel. Tunnel. Yeah, girl. Yes. Good girl. Ready? Out. Tunnel. Good girl. Nice. You see, I don't want to stop her right at the tunnel to give her a reward. You're never going to have that happen at a course. You want them to continue to drive forward. So from the very first lesson, that's what I do. I toss that toy far enough so she drives out of the tunnel. Ready? Ready? Tunnel. Good girl. Nice job.